Hi, welcome back to NBC Update channel. Today, we will learn about the issues surrounding the highly anticipated and dramatically intense homecoming of Lani Price Grant and Eli Grant to Salem return that was supposed to be filled with joy and celebration, but instead brings them face to face with shocking family turmoil they never saw coming. After being away from Salem longer than anyone expected, this beloved couple walks straight into a storm of conflict that threatens to tear apart the very foundation of their family. And the drama that awaits them is nothing short of explosive. The grand celebration that sets the stage. The reason for Lani and Eli's much-awaited return to Salem centers around the spectacular grand opening gala of the Dr. Tom Horton Free Clinic, an event that promises to bring together countless familiar faces from near and far. This momentous occasion honoring the legacy of one of Salem's most beloved physicians has drawn people from all corners of the country, creating the perfect backdrop for reunions, revelations, and unfortunately, confrontations that no one anticipated. Paulina Price has been eagerly counting down the days since receiving confirmation that her daughter Lani and son-in-law Eli would be making the journey to attend this prestigious event. The gala itself represents more than just the opening of a medical facility. It symbolizes hope, community, and the enduring spirit of compassion that Dr. Tom Horton embodied throughout his lifetime, making it an event that simply cannot be missed by those who hold Salem close to their hearts. Joyful reunions and precious introductions. When Lani and Eli first arrive back in Salem, there are naturally some beautiful moments of reconnection that remind everyone why this couple is so deeply cherished by friends and family alike. One of the most heartwarming highlights of their return involves meeting little Trey DiMera for the very first time, the adorable newly adopted son of Chanel Dupree DiMera and Johnny DiMera. The sight of Chanel and Johnny as proud new parents brings immense joy to Lani, who shares such a close bond with her sister. And the couple cannot contain their excitement as they shower the precious child with love and affection. This tender family moment showcases the growth and beautiful new chapters unfolding in the Dupree DiMera family, with Trey representing hope and new beginnings for everyone involved. Lani and Eli also take time to catch up with numerous other friends and relatives during their visit, sharing stories about their life away from Salem and hearing all about the dramatic events that have unfolded in their absence. These reunions serve as poignant reminders of the deep roots and unbreakable connections that continue to bind this couple to Salem, even though their lives have taken them elsewhere for the time being. The shocking crisis that changes everything. However, beneath the surface of celebration and happy reunions lurks a crisis that threatens to overshadow all the positive moments of their homecoming. Lani and Eli have grown accustomed over the years to seeing Paulina and Abe Carver as one of Salem's most solid and dependable couples, a partnership built on mutual respect, deep love, and unwavering support through countless challenges. What they discover upon their return, however, is that this once unshakable relationship is currently being tested in ways that nobody could have predicted. The tension between Abe and Paulina is palpable, creating an uncomfortable atmosphere that even casual observers cannot help but notice. At the heart of this conflict lies a disagreement so fundamental that it has driven a wedge between these two people who have overcome so much together. The issue centers on Theo Carver and his controversial decision to accept the CEO position at DiMera Enterprises, a choice that has ignited fierce disagreement between his father and stepmother. The DiMera dilemma tearing the family apart. Abe Carver holds deeply rooted and entirely justified concerns about his son becoming involved with DiMera Enterprises, an organization with a long and troubling history of criminal activity, moral corruption, and ruthless business practices. Throughout Theo's entire life, Abe has worked tirelessly to shield his son from the toxic influence of the DiMera family, making a solemn promise to himself and to his late wife Lexi that Theo would never be corrupted by their lack of integrity. Abe firmly believes that Theo deserves to build his career with a reputable company that operates with honesty and ethics, not one entangled in constant scandal and questionable dealings. From Abe's perspective, allowing Theo to work for DiMera Enterprises represents a betrayal of everything he and Lexi stood for as parents. The fact that Theo has not only joined the company, but accepted the CEO position makes the situation even more devastating for Abe, who sees this as his worst nightmare coming to life. On the opposite side of this bitter dispute stands Paulina, who has taken a completely different approach to Theo's career decision. As Theo's supportive stepmother, and the first person he confided in about the job offer, Paulina encouraged him to follow his heart and pursue the opportunity he felt most passionate about. She believes that Theo is a grown man capable of making his own choices and that he deserves the right to chart his own course in life without his father's interference. Regardless of Abe's valid concerns about the DiMera family history, Paulina's well-intentioned advice and encouragement played a significant role in Theo's ultimate decision to accept the CEO position. Though she maintained she merely urged him to trust his instincts rather than explicitly pushing him toward DiMera. Abe, however, sees Paulina's involvement as going behind his back and undermining his parental authority, creating a sense of betrayal that cuts him deeply. He blames Paulina, at least partially, for what he views as the disastrous mess his son has now gotten himself tangled up in. The uncomfortable atmosphere Lani and Eli discover. As Lani and Eli settle into their time back in Salem, it becomes impossible for them to ignore the strange and uncomfortable vibe radiating between Abe and Paulina. The couple who once seemed inseparable now barely seem able to be in the same room without tension crackling in the air like electricity. Lani, who knows her mother so well, immediately picks up on the signs that something is seriously wrong, while Eli notices Abe's uncharacteristic coldness and frustration. What should have been a beautiful family reunion, filled with warmth and laughter, instead becomes tinged with awkwardness and unspoken conflict. The situation reaches a critical point during the week of November 10th to 14th, when the grand opening gala finally takes place and emotions are running at their highest. It's during this time frame that Lani and Eli may actually witness a major blow-up between Abe and Paulina, with long-simmering frustrations finally boiling over into open confrontation. The public nature of this conflict makes it even more painful for everyone involved, as friends and family members are forced to watch two people they love tear each other apart over an issue where both sides have legitimate points. Can Lani and Eli save the relationship? In the midst of this family crisis, Lani and Eli may find themselves uniquely positioned to play the role of peacemakers and help bridge the growing divide between Abe and Paulina. Sometimes it takes outside perspective even from beloved family members to help two people in conflict see past their anger and remember what truly matters. Lani and Eli might be exactly what the love doctor ordered when it comes to resolving this painful dispute and helping Abe and Paulina find their way back to each other. There's a strong possibility that this returning couple will devise a scheme or plan designed to force Abe and Paulina into a situation where they must communicate honestly and work through their differences. Whether through carefully orchestrated conversations, heartfelt interventions, or creative strategies that bring the couple together in moments of vulnerability, Lani and Eli could prove instrumental in lifting the tension that threatens to destroy one of Salem's most beloved relationships. Their own strong marriage and deep understanding of family dynamics gives them valuable insight into how to navigate difficult conflicts while preserving the love that exists underneath the anger. Lani's intimate knowledge of her mother's heart and motivations, combined with Eli's respect for Abe and ability to see multiple perspectives, creates the perfect combination for effective mediation. The crisis also presents an opportunity for Lani and Eli to demonstrate their growth as individuals and as a couple, showing how their time away from Salem has matured them and deepened their wisdom. Their willingness to step into this uncomfortable situation and fight for their family speaks volumes about their character and commitment to the people they love most. The unpredictable excitement ahead. Days of Our Lives spoilers make it abundantly clear that Lani and Eli's joint return to Salem will bring substantial excitement and drama that fans will not want to miss. While the couple surely expected their homecoming to be memorable, the shocking family crisis awaiting them adds layers of intensity and emotional complexity that nobody could have anticipated. The question remains whether their efforts to heal the rift between Abe and Paulina will succeed, or if the conflict runs too deep to be resolved quickly. Additional challenges and revelations may surface during the gala week, creating new complications that test everyone's patience and resilience. What's certain is that this storyline will showcase powerful performances from the talented actors involved and deliver the kind of compelling family drama that Days of Our Lives does better than anyone. Fans who have missed seeing Lani and Eli on their screens will be thrilled to have them back, even if the circumstances of their return are far more complicated than anyone would have wished.